Welcome to the version of Let's Play Farming Simulator 2013 on Central Kansas. I was getting a kick out of it when I say that. I don't know why. Anyways, we got a couple things going on today. First of all, we got our Cummings. He's currently seeding this field, and he's seeding it in barley. So, if you recall from the last episode, I mentioned that I would like to buy a different header so we didn't have to do corn every single time. And that's what we're working towards now. As you can see, I have $64,220, which is, coincidentally, more than enough to get a different header. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. It looks so cool. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and do that now. Ooh, I should probably fill this guy up. So we're going to drive the combine over to the shop. Might as well. And mainly the reason because of that is I don't really have any other particular way to pick up the combine header other than with a combine. And I'm not sure how they would actually do it in a real shop actually. If you bought a header, I suppose they would have a crane maybe or something that would pick it up. Perhaps. That's my guess, but I don't know for sure. Wow, really? Come on now. I'm trying to get to the refill point here. How is it really far away? Wow. Okay, we're gonna get this. Where's the refill point? Maybe it's not the right spot. Oh my goodness. Oh, you do have to be that close. Okay, there we go. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and refill the combine because it's getting low anyways. So we're gonna go do that. So I believe it was Heather, I think was the name, if memory serves. There was a suggestion made by Heather to pick up the other John Deere S6E6 90 pack or 670 pack done by not Duke modding, Big Boss modding. So what I've done is I have gone ahead and picked that up, and coincidentally, or very conveniently actually, the other pack comes with a larger header. So the header we normally would use is the 10.5 meter header, which works with a 690, 690i, 690, 680, 670, 660. So we have a 690i already, this one right here, which harvests all of this. And if you look here, these can be used with this S690i. So we're gonna go ahead and buy a 12.2 meter header as opposed to a 10.5. So we're gonna get almost an extra 2 meters on this guy here. So the options are John Deere 640D. I think that means Draper. I'm not sure. Let's see what it says here. The 640D is a testament to our legacy of innovation. It's bigger and even better, and you'll find that with the 640D, quality and quantity are not mutually exclusive. In other words, harvest with the 640D and you'll cover more acres and maintain the integrity of your product. I get the feeling that might have come directly from the website in relation to this. I'm not sure though. And this will say the same thing. This is with orbital reel. I'm not sure what the big difference here is. I think they do look a little bit different. Obviously I can only buy one. I can't buy all three to look at the difference between them. I'm going to go ahead and buy this one right here. Because I believe this FD means flex draper, not 100%. This is a flex draper with the orbital reel. You can kind of see the difference a little bit. I guess let's just buy this one. That doesn't really make a difference. Harvesting wheat, barley, or canola with this. Okay, cool. Excellent. So we're all filled up and ready to go. So let's go ahead and drive this to the shop. So I have to watch out for those things. So that is what we're going to pick up now. So now we have a 40-foot, I guess that's what it means, 40-foot header, or a 12.2 meter header in this case. So we can now harvest canola, wheat, and barley. And I suppose anything else we could plant, which is only that on this particular map. Unfortunately, this map does not have soybeans and oats like the modern American farming map, but just the way it goes. Had a couple people comment. A lot of people, not a lot of people, but let's say a handful, maybe a bit more than a handful, have asked for the J&M overloader that I have on this particular map. Let me say this to you right now. I don't have a link for that particular mod because Duke Modding, who made that mod, no longer makes mods, and I do not have access to his website where I got that original mod. So unfortunately, I cannot give you a link to that. However, if you're looking for just about any other link for any other mod I may have that you are interested in getting, you can go to my website. It's in the description there, and you can find out where you can get the mods from there. It's the links to the mods, at least. So, all right. So this is the 12.2 meter header. Let's go ahead and just take a quick peek. John Deere, 640 FD flex stripper. Ooh, cool. So, I believe that is what they were talking about. I wonder if that actually works. So, not every combine header has this. So if I'm looking at this right, I can't point or anything, but this right down here, this black conveyor belt is what it boils down to. Not every combine header has this, and this is something that you Hydroflex. So that's something that you have to usually purchase extra. One of the nice things about it is the fact that instead of using an auger of some sort, or like where is it? Let me just hop into the Ford for a second here. Do we have it on this? Yeah, okay. So instead of having this little auger here like this, which brings the corn in this case to the center, what actually happens is, corn's not too bad with this, I don't think, but what happens with other grains and whatnot is that you actually tend to lose a little bit of the material because of that auger, or whatever it's called. I'm not sure. That's what I'm going to call it, as an auger for now. You tend to lose a little bit of material, specifically with stuff that's a little bit more delicate. For example, soybeans, you could lose a little bit of material by not using that, or with canola specifically. Canola's even worse because the seeds are so small. You could lose a little bit of that. So anyways, that's what's really cool about this, in real life at least. I'm not sure if it makes a difference in this game, but in real life, that's what makes a difference there. Ooh, nice. Let's go ahead and turn it on. Oh, we need to unfold first. I always forget that. And it's nice. I really appreciate the fact that Big Boss made it capable of using, like, each particular combine is capable of using each of the different headers that he's created. So that's really nice on his part. Oh, that does work. That's so cool. Look at that. I can't get on it now. No, lower the head. There you go. That's too cool. Look at that. The belt actually works and everything. Nice. You did a good job of that. Looks pretty solid. Nice. And you can see the cutters down there, and they actually move back and forth. Wow, that's a lot of detail, man. The reel on the side looks a little funky, but I'm assuming that's what it looks like in real life. And I suppose you can adjust the, yeah, so you can adjust it up and down if you want to. And you can move it forward or back. That's just fancy. I don't think it actually makes a difference for this. Do you have any other options? Lift cutter, turn off harvester. No, that's it. Alright, so let's fold them back up. So yeah, there you go. 40-foot header. I believe that's what it would be. This is the 12.2 meter header. So in this case, luckily, we're in central Kansas. Yeah, central Kansas. And we can just drive our combine with our 12.2 meter header on the roads without any problem. Obviously, if I had any opposing traffic coming in the opposite direction, this would just be a gong show. Look at this. Oh my goodness, this is a pretty big head. So the nice thing about this, I really appreciate the fact this is a bigger header than the class header, actually. So let me just drive in here for a quick sec and stay off the road. So let me just show you what I'm talking about. So this case header is only 10.5 meters. That goes to the axle flow 9230. I believe there's a bigger header you can get from the titanium pack one, but this one obviously does not. The class V12 or V12 V750 is 7.5 meters. That goes with the class Lexion 550, so that's also medium sized. And then we have the Class Lexion 770 with a 12-meter header. So this, the header we're using right now is equivalent to this one right here. This one technically is 0.2 meters larger, but 0.2 meters is what does it boil down to? 20 centimeters. So not a whole lot. Oh, was it 20 centimeters? No, it's not. I can't remember. Oh yeah, I totally remembered about that time. So what we're going to do is we're planting barley right now. So we're going to go ahead and hopefully our coming is done. Someone pointed out in the previous video that I pronounce it as coming, like ing, and that's fine. It's just a habit, I suppose. So I apologize for that, sir. But I'll probably end up saying Cummings anyways, just because I don't think of coming with an N as opposed to a G. Anyways, side rant. Not really that important. It's like, I forget, somebody else pointed at something like that out a while back. It was how I pronounce a particular brand name as well. I'm just going to turn that off. What was it? It was Tippers. Yes, it is in Tippers. It is the... Is this the one I did? Oh, I can't remember now. Where is it here? This one down here. Someone said it's pronounced Kins, not Kinsey, but it definitely looks like Kinsey. Anyways, oh, this is the one I have two of them. Oh, I probably took that one out. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and see how far this Cummings is. He's got a couple more passes to do. It's not so bad. It's not too bad at all. I wish this had in-cab sound. That would be nice, but unfortunately it does not. Otherwise, it's still a pretty cool tractor. In all honesty, if I'm being honest with myself, I don't honestly think... all honesty, wow. That could have been a bit better. Anyways. This tractor probably... It could handle the seeder probably by itself, but I don't think it could handle the seeder and the fertilizer tanks on the back together. That's my feeling, at least. So in light of that, I'm kind of thinking we might need a bigger tractor. So, like I'm sure you're aware by now, I try to play with realism in mind. I can't say I do it 100% because I wouldn't be playing like this. But with realism to a certain degree in my mind. So this tractor right here is a 300 horsepower tractor, which is probably enough for the seeder by itself. But like I said, maybe not with that. I know some of you said, yes, you probably could get away with using a 300 horsepower tractor on this, but there were some interesting points made about it a while back in relation to whether it gets like on a steep hill or something, and this tractor probably isn't powerful enough in those circumstances. So that's what I'm kind of thinking about at the moment. So in light of that, I'm kind of like, well, maybe I should try and upgrade that a little bit. So that's something that's going through my mind at the moment, is whether or not I should upgrade this or not. Now, I'm still using OBS, or Open Broadcast Software, and a lot of people appreciated the fact that the sound was fine. So the sound was great. So I'm happy for the feedback. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, about that. So I'm going to use OBS for the next little while, and then what I'll probably do is I'll probably do a test with Marillis again, which is the other program I use. I still like Marillis a lot. There's lots of little features I like about it. Like, for example, I can just export the video straight into a MP4 or MPEG format straight from the recording software itself, whereas this, with OBS, I have to open up a different program. So it's slightly more convenient other way around, but it definitely works. Anyhow, here's some comments from the previous episodes. This is, I guess this is episode 6 maybe? And these comments are from episode 4. So here's what we got. We got Greg. It would be okay to give the pigs grass with the West trailer. So the West trailer he is talking about is this guy right here. So he says it would be fine to give the pigs grass with this. Probably he's right, but maybe not going inside and fully tipping. Now there was somebody who suggested, Andy, I think, was the one who suggested that you could tip it halfway and not break the roof, probably. It is probably true. Andy has a point there. I probably could do something like that. So, maybe in the future. We'll see. I actually mentioned in the comments that perhaps I could get something like a side tip or something along those lines, so that is possible as well at some point. Craft Farm says, your audio was much better. Well, thank you very much, sir. Jake says, the new software is better than your old stuff. It seems like it is at the moment, Jake. You're right. Aiden, I think how you pronounce his name, says, could you please make a mod list? Aiden, I have made a mod list. It is on the website. Go check it out. Bob says, sound is a lot better. Can you also save up for a grain header, please? Well, Bob, as you've probably already noticed, I have gotten a pretty awesome grain header at the moment, so there you go, Bob. I'm glad our minds were in sync for that particular thing. He mentioned in the comments, is like, you should get a grain header. And I was like, Bob, you're reading my mind. That's the next thing I want to do. So, as you probably aware, so this is like a couple episodes after that. So he read my mind. Last episode, I guess, is what it would boil down to. Anyways, so yes, Bob, there you go. There's the grain header. So now we can do something other than corn. And now I imagine some of you are going to say this. I know this for a fact. Yes, there is something I could harvest right here, which is wheat, it looks like. I don't own the field, so I'm not sure how I feel about harvesting this. Now, I haven't talked to the neighbors about it, but I don't see very many neighbors around, so I don't own it, so hopefully the bank doesn't repossess it or something. So I'm not going to harvest it for now in order to stay in line with the way I like to play, which is, you know, I don't own the field, so I don't want to harvest it, so to speak. However, I could do silage like I've mentioned in the past. Jason made a really cool comment. I did not know this by any means. Let me just... This guy's like bouncing all over the place. Let's get this guy out of the way here. Let me just move him. I guess we could do a little turn like this. This is the one thing I don't like about this particular tractor. I don't know why it does it, but if I turn like this and I'm pulling this particular seeder, it'll like jump into the air. It's really strange. I'm just gonna go on the road because apparently this part right here is super slow. Or go off the road. Yeah, there we go. See, it's weird. Like here, it's like 12 click, or on the road, it's like 12 clicks with this tractor. Here, it's like 20. So go figure. So we're gonna take this back to the farm because we're gonna need to fill up these implements at some point as well. Anyway, so while we're heading back there, I'm gonna say what Jason was saying. Jason says the extra, actually he says to extra piece, but I think he means the, obviously. The extra piece you buy to add to the John Deere header is an adapter so it can harvest canola. That is the reason for the extension. You don't need to harvest. You don't need it to harvest other cereal crops. And he says the video and audio seems fine. Thank you very much. And the floating bushes are not so fine. I agree, Jason. Totally agree with you. Yeah. So Jason pointed out the fact that let me just show you what he's talking about here. So we're talking again about the harvester, and what we're talking about specifically is this piece right here, the Profi, the canola or rape Profi 2. So this is what you need to, so you actually need this in order to harvest canola based on what he's telling me, which is pretty cool. I didn't realize that, but apparently you need that. Now the funny thing is, these don't come with it. I don't know if you need it for that, but for this one you do need this, I guess. It doesn't say which part you need to use it with, but I don't know. From what it seems like, does this say canola on it? Yeah, it does say canola. So, I don't know. But I guess either it's in real life or in this game, you need to have the that particular extension in order to harvest canola. So, I'll have to give that a go one time and see how that works out. So, anyways, let us pick up the grain cart. This is taking forever. I keep forgetting how slow this tractor is. But, in all honesty, if I was pulling this in real life, I probably wouldn't be going very fast. I probably wouldn't be going all over the place like I am right now either. But, you know, this is Farming Simulator. Alright, so, let's head back to the farm. I think I've said that like 2 or 3 times. I think because I'm like, Come on, let's get there. Let's go. Come on, this time. Yeah. That's what must be what it is in my mind. And that's the reason why I've said it a couple times. Anyways. So we are going to fast forward time, and then I'm going to commence the harvesting of barley, because I want to use the grain header we have just purchased. And as I mentioned, I could have harvested the wheat that is right there. However, I do not own the field, therefore I do not feel comfortable harvesting a field I do not own. So keep that in mind. I don't feel so bad about the grass because the grass is all over the place and I don't have to purchase it. Technically, in real life, I probably would. I understand that, but gotta give me some leeway here. Alright, so let's drop this off here. There we go. Perfect. And let's hop over here, and we're gonna fast forward time. Now, some people have asked me, what is the mod that fast forwards time? It's in the mod list. It's called the Time Acceleration mod. You can get it from Mod Hoster. Alright, here we go. Let's fast forward time. I don't think there doesn't appear to be any sort of what's it called? Withering on this particular map. So I think we're okay. Let's go to, it is blue. Great demand for wheat. That's not very helpful. We don't have any wheat. It's raining now. It's sunny now. Excellent. That's the advantage of the time acceleration mod. It makes our lives easier in that regards. Of course, in real life, you can't accelerate time. We would probably run into situations like space-time continuum and paradoxical situations, but dutes on sale. Well, I don't want any dutes, so we're okay. Alright, so let's fast forward to the next day and it'll probably be fine. I don't want to harvest at night. It's not my style. Here we go, 6:42 a.m. Look at that. Excellent. We're going to have a ton of pigs, though. Oh my goodness. We have 200,000 liters of liquid manure now. Yikes. Alright, whatever. We're good. We're going to go ahead and get this guy fired up here. I'm going to try and use this combine with Courseplay. I know it works with Courseplay, but because it's barley, we're probably going to run into a situation where we have a lot of stopping or supposed stopping. So what I'm going to do is I wish I could just use the mouse, the scroll wheel on my mouse, instead of clicking it numerous times. But 12, starting at, which corner are we? We are at the northwest corner. Oops. Northwest, heading east. Headland. No, we'll try without. And set it to the first point. Excellent. It started moving before I even did anything. So the idea here is because we have 12.2 meters, we might as well try and use them as effectively as possible. So that is the idea behind using Courseplay here, because I want to use it as effectively as possible. Now this should, it's just in field work mode, so it should start it up as soon as it hits the first point. Is it going to? No, apparently not. Okay, well, fine, be that way. See, that's always a funny thing. This combine, it's acts more like a real life combine, which is, on the one hand, I like it because that's more realistic. On the other hand, I'm not used to it, so that's the other point. All right, let's see this guy in action. Ooh, that looks nice. Oh, that looks really cool. It's going way too fast. Holy cow. And do I want... Well, let's just disable the chopper for now. How does that look? That looks pretty good, actually. Let's take a look in here. Doesn't look too bad. One thing I don't like about it, it's just the animation where it goes from here and just kind of disappears a little bit. I don't know why, but the other animation, it seemed like it kind of... what's the word I'm looking for? It seemed more like it kind of got pulled into the header a little bit, where this kind of seems like it just disappears. But that's just me. That's me being, oops, I don't want 9, I want 6, is it? Yes. That's just me being picky, I suppose. Alright, overload our truck. Alright, let's go set this guy up. He should be fine, actually. And let's go get the Cummings, and then actually we should probably fuel him up as well. Because we don't want this guy to run out of fuel in the middle of the field. Because, well, having a vehicle run out of fuel in the middle of the field is not cool. There we go. I can't believe I just made that noise. I feel like I was 2 years old or something. Yes, it was Heather who said, I'm just checking the comments now if you're wondering. That's why I was like, yes, it was Heather. Heather did say, you should get the 670, the 680 pack from Big Boss Modding. As you can see, Heather, I've gotten it. Someone else says I should get the Cummings homemade and use the grain cart. That's what we're doing now. Andy says about the tipper through the roof, you could stop the tipping process halfway through. I think I covered that already. I think it's pronounced Brighton. While you get the combine pack, look for some of those John Deeres with tracks on them. And I might want to get the fork tool to clean out the hog barn. It's a possibility. Longshot 631 says I should get, please get John Deere. I love John Deere. Well, we got a John Deere header. Does that count? Does that count, Longshot? Oh man. Anyways, that's pretty much all the comments from the last episode. I appreciate the comments. Keep them coming. I love interacting in the comments. It's always interesting to see what people have to say, so by all means, keep it up. Now, if you recall, one of the reasons why I went for canola... Oh, that's funny. Oh, pig starts in 3 hours? Oh man, maybe I should buy a pig truck. Oh my goodness. Did not realize that. Alright, so one of the reasons why I went and started planting canola was because, or barley, was because of this. I don't know if it's a mistake, but right now I can sell barley at $628 a ton, so I was like, well, if it's a mistake, I'm going to capitalize on the mistake. Might as well. This thing takes a ton of fuel, holy cow. So we're going to capitalize on that mistake made by the person. Alright, so let's go grab our grain cart over there, also known as an overloader. And we'll set this guy up on the overloader in course. I imagine our combine's probably full already, just chilling out over there. Needed to make, yeah. Oh, no, he's not quite full. Is he? Not quite yet. He's getting close there. He's got his pipe out, so he's probably around 80%. What if he's got his beacons on? Alright. Let's set this guy up now, too. Now, there was a comment made a while back about why I should use an articulated tractor and a bigger, more horsepower tractor, so we're doing that. And a couple comments, a couple people said I should do this, so why not? The one thing I don't like about this tractor is it acts funny with the overloader. It's the turning radius of it. That's what it is, basically. I think we can actually adjust that in Courseplay. Where is it? Is it here? Drive on vertical turning circle, auto 15. So, I don't know what. I guess the bigger this circle, whatever. It's fine. I don't foresee it being a big problem. But we do need to get the truck. Is the truck already set up there? I can't see. Yes, he is. Perfect. So we're going to get this guy going. We have 200 pigs too, so we do need to get something for the pigs. The pigs start in 3 hours though, so that's probably going to be next episode, not this episode. For a couple reasons. Let me tell you why. One of the reasons is the trailer I have gotten, or I picked up a while back, is a nice trailer for the most part. And I want to mod it. That's what it boils down to. And just a slight modification, nothing too crazy, so I'm going to go ahead and do this myself, because if I don't, it's going to be all silly. It's Courseplay, though. Actually, maybe I won't, because Courseplay is going to be funny. Because if I... How's this going to work? Is he going to realize? I don't think he is. Stop, actually, for a second. Let me just adjust his... Because the funny thing is, if I don't adjust it properly to like 9.5, he's going to run into this header, because this is a bigger header. There we go. That should be okay now. Let's just see. Is that too far away? No, it should be okay. Go, 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 go. Yeah, that's good. Perfect. So the reason why I didn't do it myself is because I'm bad at keeping up with the combine. You could ask the Northern Warrior. I'm pretty bad at it. I'm not very good at doing it. He's a lot better at doing keeping up with the combine, but I'm pretty bad at it. So Courseplay can keep up with it. And because I did use Courseplay for the combine's going to start moving like it did just there. And if I were to be doing it manually, I'm sure I would screw that up. But let's hop over into this guy right here. Nice. Do we have... This is the same combine. What am I doing? Combine hasn't changed, Iain. But I think that was a good choice. 10.2 meters, so we have a 0.2 meter overlap, I guess. And which is just enough, apparently. He's not missing any, which is ideal, of course. So, nice. Sweet. That's a good, nice little graphic for the straw. Oh my goodness, we need straw too. Oh, jeez. Too many things going on. Okay, so this is what's going through my head right now. We need to get something to collect the straw, and or bale the straw. We don't have anything to do that yet. That's number one that's going through my head. Also, we need to get something that... Is he going to unload the last little bit there? Yes, apparently he is. So we need to get something to deal with the straw. We need to get enough money to get another field. So another field is going to cost $170,000. Again, I don't know if that's a mistake or not, but we're going to capitalize on that. We need that. We need probably a bigger tractor eventually too. Our combine, honestly, we're not going to replace the combine. There's honestly no point in this. And we might get another combine down the road, but for now, honestly, we don't need another combine because these combines, they all carry the same amounts. I just realized that, actually. Yeah, they all carry the same amount. They're just slightly different looking. Yeah, so it's honestly not worth it. 14.5. They have a little bit of horsepower. They look a little bit different. Like, this has a different style of track on it. But that's it. Other than that, they are identical, basically. So, but I do like the header. This is a nice looking header. Let's just take a nice look. Oh, totally gonna take a screenshot. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Let's see here. F12? I think it's what it is. Nice. That looks nice. It looks like it's supposed to be, it looks like it's supposed to be night, but it's actually the morning, so. Anyways. Nice! This looks really sweet. I feel like I'm really excited about this. I don't know why. Excellent. So I wonder how much yield we're going to get from this. It's going to be an interesting chunk, I imagine. It's hard to say how much we're actually going to get. Yeah, so that was the other thing. So the two things are going through my mind is I need to collect the straw or bale it. Baling would be cheaper, but collecting it would be more painful. That's what it boils down to. I do have some trailers that I could use that aren't that expensive. Are they in? I think they're in baling technology. Let's go take a quick peek at baling technology and see if it's there. Is it there? Yes, they're here. Oh, that's 16,000. So I could use this. This holds large bales, normal bales, pallets of wool as well. Oh, that the semi one is only $24,000. I don't know if I need. I think I would be using the semi truck. That would be the problem. Anyways, I could get this, which would do the job. But I would need a baler too, and that's the problem. And I want to use one of the big balers just because they're big bales. I could use a John Deere, which is a nicer price, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, this is a perfect width. I love that. I wasn't sure if it was going to be the right width or not because sometimes what happens is you put like a 10.2 or a 12.2 or the exact width of the header, but it doesn't always work properly. So in this case, obviously it does work really well, so I am very happy with that. And I need to change the Cummings so he moves faster, because I changed him to move at a slower pace when he was seating. That's what it boils down to. Nice. This is good. Now I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure if we should pick up a trailer for the pigs first or pick up something to deal with the straw. The pigs are going to make a lot more money than the straw would. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do at all. Now the pigs are at $100 right now, so if they double, it'd be $200 a pig. So we have 200 pigs, so 40 grand basically. If my math is correct. So that would be one option. Or the straw would allow us to give some straw to our pigs, and that would increase their productivity by another 10%. That's the other option, of course. Nice. I'm happy we got a bigger header here. Having the 40-foot header, 12.2 meter header is really nice. Yeah, sweet. Love it. Halfway down the field. Oh, he's missing a little bit. It's just at the... Is that the end? No, it's the initial... It's when he's turning back around, it looks like. So maybe we'll have to... See, the problem is, once you get up to, like, over 10, the change is at, like, a 0.5 change as opposed to, like... I can't just change it by 0.1. Like, let's see here. So I can go 12 or 11.5 or 12.5. But not, like... 11.8 or something, which is what I'd probably end up doing, but it's not that much. So this is where he misses it at the initial turn. Is that because... Maybe it's because of... I wonder if it's because of the fact that the header is kind of dragging a little bit. I don't know. Let's just see. That's a little high. There, that's good, I guess. I don't know. Hopefully that'll turn out. It's hard to tell. It looks like it's not hitting the ground, but maybe it is on that side. I don't know. So much quieter in here. Oh goodness. Anyways, I think I can stop the episode there for now, folks. We'll come back and we'll think about that option that we were considering, whether to raise, or I should say to raise, to sell the pigs or to collect the straw. I think I'm leaning towards selling the pigs, because if I buy a pig trailer, it's going to cost $50,000 anyways right off the bat. And then if I sell the pigs, it'll make more money. And if I sell straw, it'll make more pigs eventually. But right now, we kind of need the money, so I think selling the pigs is probably going to be the option we are going to head towards. Nice. Ah, I can't see it from this angle. That sucks. Sweet. Love it. Anyways, like I said, getting distracted. I'm like a little kid right now. Anyways, gonna stop the episode there for now, folks. My name has been Iain Robson. This has been Farming Simulator 2013, and we are playing on Central Kansas. And we picked up a new header, which cuts barley and wheat. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later.